what up, me? This is your boy, Al Muggo. Welcome to a brand new Comic Crusader special. You know what it is? Last time the homie was here where we talking about that red box, all that goodness that was coming at you for free. And once again, the king of the streams is back. And this time he's going to fill your heart with some goodness. And ladies, listen up. Because this is that alternate to that other L channel. This got some good stuff that you guys will be digging. I'm not saying that the guys won't like it either. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But let's get open with the king of the streams, the one, the only, the man himself, Chris Woozy. What up, homie? How you doing today?
What is going? I'm doing great now that I'm here with you. It was touch and go a few minutes ago, but now I'm fabulous. What's going on?
I am good, my brother. How about you, bro? How you doing?
I am Sam Fantastic. I'm doing great.
Excellent. I'm excited, man. This is it, man.
We've got a ton of great stuff on Chicken Soup for the Soul streaming. And you know, it's a female-centric channel, so it bends in that direction, but it doesn't mean that it's just for women, because there's all kinds of stuff on there that guys like. You know, we talked about this before, that the largest audience for crime content is actually women. But I love crime content, so I watch a lot of it on Chicken Soup for the Soul. But there's all kinds of great stuff. But we talked about, you know, it's spring, getting near Easter. It's April 1st, I guess, is supposed to be planting day. You're supposed to plant all your seeds for the season. And so perfect pairing for that, we have Prue Leaf's great garden plot. Prue Leaf is the, you might recognize the name. She's one of the hosts of the Great British Baking Show, which is like a ridiculous runaway hit. And then this is a limited series hosted by her and her adorable husband, John Playfair, who together, they could not be sweeter if they were made of pie. It is a little ridiculous, but it's a great series. And what they're doing is they're building a new home and this gigantic classic English garden in the backyard. And so you follow them through this crazy process.
All right, you know what, folks? They gave us something special, because not only did he get to talk about it, but we get to have our own sneak peek behind it. Wepa! Let's get that trailer in, kiddo. Woo!
I'm Prue Leaf, cook,
That fat is very delicious.
caterer, restaurateur, campaigner, and writer. But I'm also a dead keen gardener.
Oh, it smells so good.
My husband John and I
Could I have something for the weekend, please?
are moving to a new home and building a brand new garden from scratch.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's the sort of thing that happens.
Everybody thought we were helping a drunk.
Bit for 1 inch more.
You've done it.
We'll seek inspiration from Britain's best gardens.
This is perfection. Gosh, look at that view.
That is so good.
As I'm determined to create a beautiful outdoor space
It's fantastic.
that'll give us a new lease of life.
Yo, I'm digging that. I like plants and all that stuff, so I'm kind of digging that.
Yeah, me too. I've got this crazy hill in my backyard that I'm in the process of completely renovating. And so I'm getting lots of awesome tips from this show.
Dr. Green Thumb, look at that. Chris Woolsey, not only the stream king, also going to be the plain king of the hills.
That's it. That's it. Landscaping genius extraordinaire. I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos, let me tell you.
Hey, man, listen, whatever helps, you know, so long as nobody's screaming at you, talking about you doing a horrible job. So you keep at it and believe in yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I can take all the encouragement I can get, man.
So this show sounds interesting. And again, folks, you can start tuning into this on April 1st on Chicken Soup for the Soul, which is also free. All right. Around the World in 80 Gardens. What's this? That homie look, he's humongous.
Yeah. So this is a fun one. And so this is another Monty Don is very well known in these kind of home improvement circles. And so it's 10 episodes. and he takes you to a different continent or region and goes through all the greatest gardens in that area, and then you learn the history of the area while you also learn about these beautiful gardens.
All right,
It's
bad.
very cool. So it's kind of a travel show, sort of a gardening show. It's kind of a mix, but it's very cool.
I'm digging the theme where it's going right now, because it's April, all about life, and it's also my birthday month, so of course
That's
it'll
it.
be about
Hey, you can finally vote. Congratulations. That's great.
life. Dang, it's about time. Only took this to get white for me to vote. That's all it
Right.
needed.
What's the actual date?
On the 24th.
24th. All right. Very good. Very good.
And then she found me. That's what I'm hoping for.
So this is a super fun movie. It's light. This is starring Helen Hunt, of course, from As Good as It Gets. Colin Firth, who we just talked about last month in The King's Speech. And so she plays a woman who really wants to get pregnant. Her husband takes off on her, and she's sort of left in the lurch. Her adoptive mother passes away, and in that process, she finds her birth mother, who's played hilariously by Bette Midler, who it ends up is a world famous talk show host. It's kind of a rom-com, kind of just a feel-good family movie, but it's super fun, great performances. Yeah, check it out.
All right, it sounds cool. Definitely worth checking out. I mean, when you get Bette Midler, yeah, it's definitely great actors and funny. Ooh,
now this one is
looks
different than a lot of things that we've got on Chicken Soup for the Soul, but man, this one's intense. So if you like kind of like Christopher Nolan kind of vibes, Inception, this is got a very similar vibe to Inception. This is starring Jenna Malone, who you might remember from The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Douglas Smith from the series Big Little Lies. It's super cool. So they're driving cross country. They stop in this little town, and there's this old Gothic kind of Victorian-y hotel that they stop at, and they're just like, this is amazing. And that night in their room, they both have a nightmare that they're being chased by some black cloaked figure that neither of them can like really pick out. He wakes up in the morning and she's gone, and in walks this other girl who is not his girlfriend, but who clearly believes that she's with him. And so you've got to figure out which is the actual dream world and which is the real world. And he doesn't quite know either. It is awesome. I'm so excited about this movie, and I want you to watch it, and then I need a full report. I want you to tell me what you think, because it's pretty intense.
The poster itself is just uber intriguing. That photo, wow. Woof.
Yep.
Woof.
Yep. Chandler and Company, this is great. So this is another one of our wonderful additions from the BBC. And this is about an all-woman detective agency. So not quite like VIP with Pamela Anderson. It's got kind of a British flair to it. But it's really good. It's a drama, really intense. And it really goes into like the nuts and bolts of detective work, but from a female standpoint.
Okay, but if it's all female, what's Homie doing there?
So they snuck in one guy, but yeah, it's a killer series. I mean, everything the BBC does is great, and this one's no exception. So, we obviously just got done with a little while back with the Queen's passing, and just with the coronation coming up, we just want to have plenty of Royals content, and so we've got a bunch of Queen Elizabeth stuff. This one, Our Queen, is a documentary that really shows the personal side of the Queen. I mean, we often saw her, up on the balcony and this very prestigious individual, but Our Queen really shows her personal side and just how much she really cared about the British people.
Okay. There we go. And
The Unlikely Queen kind of goes into her past and just talks about, her a little more humble beginnings, but also, not only where she came from, but also sort of just the way she was unlike any other queen in the history. I mean, really beloved by the British people. Often they had sort of a friction-filled relationship with the royal family, but so many British citizens just adored her, and this documentary kind of goes into why.
Okay, there we go. Oh wow.
Yeah, above all else. So this is a deep dive into what exactly her role was and just how serious she took the role of queen. And it just shows that she really did give her entire life to that position. And then finally, the Diamond Jubilee, that was from 2012. It was the celebration, the Diamond Jubilee celebration of her reign. And so it's just a documentary that goes into all of the festivities that went into that celebration.
I could tell it definitely from a while back because homie has a little bit more hair on top.
It's true. It's true. This is a fun one. So bees make honey. I had never heard of this. And it's starring Alice Eve from, I don't know if you remember the movie She's Out of My League. She was the She's in She's Out of My League. And Joshua Maguire from Anatomy of a Scandal. But it's super cool. So it's about a widow, and it's kind of on that same theme with the movie Menu. It's about a widow who throws this huge dinner party for all of these socialite friends of hers. But really what she's trying to do during the dinner is figure out who murdered her husband. So it's super stylized. It's got kind of a Baz Luhrmann feel to it. So it's almost like a Moulin Rouge type feel. But really great. The performances are spectacular. The costumes are ridiculous. It's great. So take a look at this one.
I mean, I had the style of poster too. So old school, retro look. So that's pretty fire, man. Folks, there we go. You see how the king of the stream comes on here and he just makes it rain goodness. My gosh.
Entertainment glory. Entertainment glory.
Let me tell you, and the fact that it's all free too. I mean, it is unbelievable, folks. You got to support this. Download this on your phone. Whether you have an Android or an iPhone, you can get this.
So we're super excited. We just launched the Roku app this month.
Oh,
so
there we go. See,
you can do Samsung TV, Vizio, Fire TV. Now we've got Roku devices. You can also go to chickensouptv.com and you can cast it to your smart TV that way as well. So always great, always free.
It got you covered on every angle, folks, for you to have the access of this free content. Why pay these streaming networks that want to play commercials during the stream and then still charge you money? Don't be foolish. You can have it here. Sense. It's uncut. It's awesome. You know what I mean? And it's free. That's right, folks. The king of the streams does it again. I can't wait to see. This is the last for the April shows. Thank you for coming on. I've had you the past couple of shows, and you just giving us the goodness, making it rain. I can't wait to see what's coming on next month. It's gonna be crazy because I know that we're gonna be getting wild on us.
We've got some exciting stuff coming in May. I cannot wait to come back. Something that I know I'll tell you about off the air because it's that top secret, but you are going to lose your mind on this one.
Yeah. All right. And it'll be off the record, folks. So don't be asking me what he told me. I can't tell you guys until they announce it. All right. So there we go. I appreciate you, Chris. You know what it is. Please, again, I've been showing this nonstop. Go ahead below. You can click the link. Check out Chicken Soup for the Soul, like he said, at chickensouptv.com. Free app, Google app, Roku. It's everywhere. You know what I mean? Show the love, show the love, show the love. All right, make sure to follow my man and support him too, as he shares off his goodness at IDK on Twitter. Please follow and subscribe on the Comic Crusaders World channel on YouTube. Turn on notifications so you know when we go live or throw up a whole new video for your entertainment purposes. Wepa, that's what we do, kiddo. We're bringing you the best in the business. All right. So with that, thank you. I'm Mount Mega with the amazing Chris. Hasta la próxima. Woo! Wepa!